Welcome back. Just a little more than 10 years ago, a young 7th grader was shot by a fellow student while in the gym at Berendo Middle School in Roswell, New Mexico. And that young man, Nathaniel Tavares, is miraculously here with us today, and a decade older. Nathaniel, welcome. It is such a pleasure and a blessing to have you here with us today. And briefly explain the moment 10 years ago that forever changed your life.
Yes, absolutely. So it's crazy to think, like 10 years ago, right? That's a lot of time, but yet it feels like yesterday, which was the day that, in fact, changed my life forever. And so looking back, the point was going back to school, first day back, excited to see everyone. And then all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, we experience such thing as a school shooting. And I mean, things were wild, crazy situation, and at that point was where I had to determine if I was ready to move forward or basically give up there.
Because of the injuries you fought through from that day, you have a mission, a new purpose in life. Describe what that calling is like and what you'd like to do with it.
Absolutely. Yes, so whenever we, go through school, graduate high school, right, we feel like we're in that that state of mind of like, where am I going? What do I want to do? Because it's a big decision, right? Like, what am I going to do for the rest of my life? And so I was at the point where I was like, I feel like I'm being called to go in this direction, right? Initially, I was going into medicine. That was the whole goal. And nothing was working out. It didn't seem right after, went through 2 years, my first 2 years of college, and nothing felt right. And I realized at that point, like everything I was doing outside of school, I was going out to advocate at different places, different types of states and counties, cities, and even up in the federal level, I was being invited to speak on different types of policy. And that felt right? And so reflecting back on my story and realizing like this is a direction I could go so we can actually make a difference somewhere, right? And that's what actually led me during that reflection of like, this is where I need to go. And so now I've made it my mission to do as much research as possible, speak to anybody and everybody to get various perspectives and see how we can be the difference, be the change in order to hopefully one day end gun violence across America. And
you really are making a change with the book you've written, In the Blink of an Eye. That is going to be released this month on the 21st.
Correct.
How can folks pre-order? What would you suggest? And there's a look at the cover of Nathaniel's book that is, this was life-changing for you, but it will also change so many lives. That was a picture of you that day or that year in 7th grade. But your book, how can folks pre-order that?
Yes, so you can go to nathanielspeaks.com. It will bring up an awesome little prompt for you to easily pre-order up until the official release date on the 21st.
We're excited for you.
Thank you so much.
You're going to change so many lives, and you have the best outlook, the best attitude. We appreciate you so much for being here today. Remember, you can find more about Nathaniel's book in the Blink of an Eye and more about his story at kcbd.com. Stay with us. We'll be back right after the break.